everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on Wonder Woman, DC Rebirth issue number 1. Now, as you know, the Rebirth series is bringing back old elements of the DC universe while having some elements of the New 52 still intact. Now, the Rebirth version of Wonder Woman is meant to sort of bring back the older elements of Wonder Woman and sort of disregarding the New 52 stories of Wonder Woman as non-canon, revealing that all her adventures in the New 52 run was all an illusion, and this is her true origin and that, which the cover has Wonder Woman basically holding her sword in victory, and the story starts off how Wonder Woman is in a jungle-like area saying, "I know you're here, we need to talk." The story keeps changing. And we see how Wonder Woman leaps down, tries to look for the person she's looking for. And as soon as she heads, she sees blood and says, "This is your thirst. I am only your enemy if you treat me as such." And we see the basically Rebirth version of Etta Candy entering the military base, and her basically going in to sort of use the comms and that to talk with Steve Trevor, who's in the middle of a war zone. And we see Steve Trevor saying, "Kinda in the middle of something." And so basically talks with Etta Candy, and given the fact he knows about Wonder Woman, and also saying that, you know, we need answers and that, because she's in near this area, and that, you know, she's off the grid. But they keep talking and that. And we see how Wonder Woman enters the place where we see the Rebirth version of the plant that gives Cheetah her powers. And this one looks more like a kind of skeletal-like design. And as soon we see Etta Candy basically keeping tabs on Wonder Woman as she's entered the area and that they're looking for her. And we see how Steve Trevor and that are basically heading off in a jeep, and basically him looking at an old picture of Wonder Woman, which one of Steve's subordinates point out saying, "You gotta get a better picture of her, man." Given the fact he says that there's other ones on the internet, but he keeps this one as a more memento. So we see how Wonder Woman basically heads straight on forward, and turns out that the people that were watching her are actually Cheetah human hybrids. And we also see that Steve and his team enter to an African village, and him talking with the locals. And we find out that the people here were badly injured, and that their daughters were taken. But the elder gives them their respect for the warrior spirits, and basically Steve Trevor planning to try and set things right. So we see how Wonder Woman has taken down the Cheetah human-like hybrids, and her basically saying, "Face me, talk to me, I did not ask for this fight." And so we basically see her getting ripped to shreds by a sort of creature, but it turns out this is the Rebirth version of Barbara Ann Minerva. And she points out about finding Themyscira, that she can't find it, and that she needs Barbara Ann Minerva's help, which is her. And of course, in issue 8, we do learn about Cheetah's new origins. And yeah, this is the story. So I think the first proper issue of Wonder Woman's Rebirth story isn't too bad. I think, yeah, it tries to go back to its original roots, and tries to find a place to tell the after effects of the New 52 origin, and where Diana's trying to find more about Themyscira and other places. So I think the issue deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.